Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a special video on the 2024 Ford Edge. Now, we are covering what we call our complete guide videos. We cover all the standard equipment plus the different optional equipment that's available on the different trim levels. And we have come to the ST trim of the 2024 Ford Edge. So we're going to be covering all the equipment that's specific to the ST trim. Very thorough video. So we're going to have timestamps down in the description. Hit that little more if you're watching this on an iPhone or an Android phone or what phone or tablet, and you can be able to see the different chapters down there. You can move around on this video. On the exterior, on the standard equipment, we'll do mechanical, exterior, interior. We'll also do the safety features, and we won't forget about colors either. And then we'll cover all the different optional packages, and all that'll be down those timestamps down below. So the 2024 order banks are open up right now for the Ford Edge. So you can find a good local dealership to order from. If you want to order from us, we do have a special YouTube special for you. We'll have more information about that in the conclusion of the video. Timestamp for that will be down below as well. So if you like videos like this, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have that notification turned on so that way you can stay tuned and get all the videos that we have that go live. So let's get in here and dive into this. We're going to talk about mechanical features first in doing this, and we're going to use Ford's build and price. We actually just got done working on the titanium trim video, and so now we're going to work to the ST line. So if you want to know where this is located, we are going to use Ford's build and price on their main website. If you go to shop and then go to build and price, you'll find the Ford Edge. Now, they have not updated and added the 2024 Edge information. Not sure why. All they had to do was update pricing because everything is the same from 23 as it is for 24. They did zero changes on that. On the order guides, they always will say, hey, here's where the major product changes. It says none in every category, so nothing new this year. Same trims, SE, SEL, ST line, titanium we've covered. Now we're going to the ST. Now, the only things that has changed is pricing. So pricing has changed a little bit. So we'll have the price list here. We'll go through some of the pricing. ST last year started at $46,485. This year it's starting at $47,205. So a little bit more expensive this year. Not too bad, less than $1,000 more. But there you go. Destination delivery might be a little more this year. It's $14.95 this year. We're going to click in here to start our build. Now, some people have said in some of the videos, hey, I could do this myself. I don't need a video for this. We're going to cover on the standard equipment things that are not listed. The Ford does not always list everything. We have to call it a complete guide. I have about 4 or 5 pages of notes and information of what's specific to this, the standard equipment. And then even in the packages, they'll not list everything. So hopefully this video is useful to you, but if not, it teaches you how to go through the build and price. So starting here, we're going to go to powertrain. What's great about the ST, other than any of the other trims, is you get a different upgraded engine and some other performance with this trim. All of your Edges are all-wheel drive, but on the ST, you get a little bit more better drivetrain and such. So you're going to get a 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost engine, very powerful engine. So that's a nice upgrade. Also, you get a 7-speed automatic transmission as well versus the 8-speed. So it's going to be geared to that 2.7-liter EcoBoost engine. Also with this, it will have auto start stop technology, means to stoplight, stop sign, shuts the vehicle off. You let go of the brake, it turns it back on. Also with this being the ST, you would expect it is going to have the Ford Performance tuned suspension on the vehicle. So it is tuned to Ford Performance specifications. So this is a pretty cool upgrade for you. The engine, in the engine bay, you don't see this too often. They've stopped putting engine covers on them. But on the ST line, or the ST, I should say, the Ford Performance engine cover is going to go on top of that 2.7-liter engine. So it makes it look really cool as well. Still have the same other technologies as part of the powertrain and the mechanical features as we did see in the others. So you will have the electronic brake force distribution, torque vectoring control, hill start assist, and you have the electric power assist steering, electronically controlled. So it's easier to drive, to turn the wheel in slower speeds and such. hill start assist allows you to start when you're on a hill without that drifting for you. So some pretty cool technologies there. So some nice upgrades here for the ST here. Bigger engine, 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine, 7-speed manual transmission. You get the sport tune suspension or the Ford Performance tune suspension. We do want to emphasize it as the Ford Performance, not just a sport tune suspension. So it's Ford Performance gears this and the suspension for performance on this vehicle. So now let's get into some of the exterior features here. So we're going to move over here and actually let's there we go. So on the exterior here, some of these features you do see on like the ST line or even the SEL. So this in here, you will have the bi LED low and high beam headlights here. It does have LED signature lighting as well. It's going to be that right there. You also do get automatic headlights, which they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light if you have it in the auto setting. Courtesy delay on those headlights as you shut the vehicle off. Wiper activated headlights as well. That's going to turn those headlights on if your wipers are turned on. On the ST line, you will get some unique black headlight treatment for these as being part of the kind of the sport package here. Fog lights as well. We'll get the satin aluminum bezels right in there as well. And you're going to also get auto high beams too. They'll come on automatically when it's dark enough outside. If you're in the city lights or approaches you, they're going to automatically shut off. That is a feature you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of a vehicle settings screen, along with your LED configurable daytime running lights as well. You can have those configured to be on during the daytime if you want, or have them turned off. Now, the grill is going to be a dedicated grill. It is going to be a gloss black painted mesh grill with the ST logo down there in the corner. So very dedicated to this trim. Body colored bumpers right throughout here. Now down here as well, you're going to see the unique lower fascia that is going to be different to this than you see on the other trims. Active grill shutters as well that open and close when it needs to. Right in there as well. So also for the windshield, you do have laminated windshield, just like with the others, 2 pieces of glass with plastic in between that just helps protect it. Going to be a little bit quieter because there's 2 pieces of glass, but also protected if something were to hit that windshield so it doesn't break. That the plastic in between there will adhere that, so that way you don't have that shattering glass coming in and hurting you. Also, get my rain sensing wipers as well. So if you have your headlight, those wipers and the rain sensing wipers activated in your wipers settings in your vehicle settings screen, then and you have the intermittence wiper on, they're going to turn on. The faster it starts to rain or the harder it rains, the faster they're going to wipe for you. You don't have to do anything on your part, which is pretty cool. Now let's turn this over here to the side. We do have a 20-inch bright machine aluminum wheel with the high gloss black painted pockets. So it's a machine wheel there. So that is the standard wheel for this. The tires are a P245 50 R20 all season tire that comes with that individual tire pressure monitoring system. Don't forget it does have the 4-wheel vented disc analog braking system. And for the mirrors, you do have a body colored mirror cap. Does have power and heat glass, manual fold, security approach lamp, which means it's going to has a light under there that'll light the ground beside the vehicle when you use the remote remote there for you. LED signature lighting indicators as well on the outside, so people coming from the side that stop signs and such know that you're wanting to turn. And body colored mirror caps I already mentioned. Does have the Bliss, that's a blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. So it's going to light up that mirror, and if there's someone in your blind spot, it'll put a light in that mirror so you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. So whether it be driver's side or passenger side, it'll light that up. Also, if you're backing up, cross traffic alert, someone's going to cross your path behind you. It uses those same sensors, a series of tones that you need to stop so you don't continue to back up into them. Also, it puts a message on the productivity screen and it lights up the mirror from the side that they currently are on. So, also, let's see, along with that, I think that covers all that. Beltline molding, this black molding across the outside gives it more of a sport look than having the chrome like you did see in the titanium trim. We do have the door handles are body colored as well as the lower cladding. So we do see body color lower cladding instead of the black. Again, gives it a nice sport look to it. We'll see some differences on the back as well when we get back there. Intelligent access that allows you to be able to just put your hands on the door handle. It's automatically going to unlock the vehicle for you, so you don't have to get the keys out. It also does have remote control. I believe remote start, but it does have global open window, which means you hit the unlock once, hit it and press and hold it for like 5 seconds. It's going to roll those front windows down. That allows for some of the heat to come out of the vehicle in those hot days before you get in it. Key fob will have a Ford Performance logo on the key fob instead of the Ford logo. And you will get security passive NSF system, security lock passive NSF system, which means that only the coded key can start the vehicle. Also, easy fuel capless filler door. So let's move this around a little bit. Oh, wrong way. One more. There you go. You can see that door. Just press it, opens it up. No cap and to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands or anything like that. Just open that door, fill it up, and then shut the door when you're done, and you're good to go there. Where they've been using that for a long time now. Privacy glass on the second row, as well as the rear glass, just keeps it cooler for everybody inside. Looks nice in the vehicle too. Body colored rear spoiler back here, high gloss black underneath and on the sides. Center high mounted stoplight. That's a third brake light back there. Rear defrost with a rear wiper and a washer for that. LED tail lights in the back with a signature light and amber turn signal light back here too. So real nice 3 blink and turn signal as well. So it'll blink 3 times and go off. So that's like, especially if you just, you just go up, not completely all the way up for your turn signal, but just kind of soft press it. If you're changing lanes, that's kind of nice to have there. So you don't forget to turn your turn signals off. Rear view camera as well with reverse sensing system. So as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you, and you're going to get an alert if you get too close to anyone. The rear bumpers, body color rear bumpers back here, and the unique lower fascia down here as well. And what you're going to notice about this rear fascia, there's a better view of that, is the exhaust tips. It's going to have a dual exhaust like the others, but it's a bead blast steel with a trapezoid facial integration in there too. So and that's a nice clean look to it. And then it does have the Class 2 trailer tow package as standard equipment on this with trailer sway control. And it does get a hitch cover as well right there. So I have 4-pin wiring too and the receiver hitch. You will get power liftgate for this. So you can power it up. You can use a remote, press the button under here with the remote in your hand, and it'll do that. ST badging on the back of the liftgate too there. And tire inflator and sealant kit is still standard on the ST as well. We do have an option for a spare tire, mini spare. We'll talk about later under optional equipment. Cargo management system means it's underneath that flooring. You can pull that up. And then there's some integrated storage inside there where that spare tire would go, or the tire inflator kit's located. So that's a nice cargo management system. And you also do have rear cargo area tie downs as well back there in the back. And you also do get a 12-volt outlet back there, and I'll integrate a light back there. Also does have easy fold for those seats. So there's a button in the back so that they'll fall forward if you need to there. So anyway, all right. Moving to the interior now. All right. We'll talk about exterior colors and interior environment and such in just a little bit. But you do get active noise control in here, which makes it a little bit quieter when you're driving. Unique carpeted floor mats to the ST for this vehicle. You do get the door seal plates on this, front and rear with the Ford Performance logo and the door seal plates, which is a nice upgrade there. It does have the illuminated entry with the courtesy lamp delay, ambient lighting as well with the ice blue lighting that lights up the cup holders, footwells, and such, and compartments. You do get, let's look at the different look here for this console here. The front console, as well as across the dash, will be a 3D diamond design for that, the applique on there. And then the accents around it will be a satin finish to those, just like we see in the titanium trim as well. So does have a, of course, console here. It goes from the front to the back. A media hub compartment. You do have a console there to store things in. Over here, you're going to have some storage as well right there. Also a 12-volt power point right there too that you'll have for those on the passenger side to use. Gear shift knob as well right there for you too. Now let's talk about the seats for a second. These are going to be a very dedicated seat, a leather trim seat with Miko suede inserts. You do have, of course, unique sports seat there with the perforations in there, because you will get with the ST on the backrest on those front seats as well. Silver, city silver stitching in embossed ST logo is what it says. So read it word for word. 10-way power driver seat with memory. So forward and back, up and down, tilt, power lumbar, power recline as well. 6-way power passenger seat, forward and back, up and down, and recline. You can kind of see that right there. So that's actually right. So on a titanium, you had that same seating configuration, but it was showing the wrong image there. So this is right. Heated front seats. So the driver and front passenger will have heated seats. 60/40 split bench seat for that rear seat down there. So that's pretty nice. Fold down armrest as well. Latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can secure those front and rear facing car seats into those 2 outbound seats. Also, these seats will recline back. So that's a nice feature to have. Head restraint for this will be not only up and down, but also they'll ratchet forward and back for those front seats. The back ones will go up and down. Let's see. Now for the windows, it is power windows as you'd expect. Does have one touch open up and down for the drivers for the front windows, which means you just hard press it down. They'll go down. You don't have to hold it. Same way coming up, you pull that until you feel that click, and then you can let go, and it'll come on up. Power door locks as well. Lock and unlock. Also does have auto lock and auto unlock. So as you get going a certain speed, it'll automatically lock the doors and then unlock. I think once you open the door, it unlocks the other doors. Child safety rear lock for those rear doors back there. So that way, even when they're unlocked, they can't open those and get out. You will see down here, unique metal foot pedal down here. It's kind of a nice performance finish to the vehicle for those pedals, I should say. Manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, lever underneath there for it to go up and down, forward and back. We do for the steering wheel itself, it is a perforated leather with city silver stitching and ST logo. You'll see that ST logo in there. Does have audio and cruise controls on the steering wheel and 2 D-pads to control those 2 4.2-inch productivity screens. It is a very, they did say it is a unique ST unique dash cluster up there for you because of the ST model. Probably in the speedometer, it'll be a little bit different. You have left side will usually be some of your settings and such. Right side will usually be phone, internet, or not phone, internet, phone, radio, and usually navigation if it comes with the navigation. Push button start right under that vent there to the left of the screen. For the climate, dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger can have 2 different temperatures. For the rear seat occupants, there will be vents on the back of the console as well as rear ducts underneath those seats to help with temperature coming back to the rear seat passengers. For the audio, B&O audio sound system by Bang & Olufsen, 12-speaker audio sound system, including a subwoofer, HD radio as well, Sirius XM with a 360L, and you will have smart USB ports, type A and C down here in the media hub area as well. So pretty cool internet audio system there. The Sirius XM is going to be for 3-month subscription included, except for Alaska and Hawaii. And then after that, you will need to pay for a subscription. And then does have the Sync 4A with the enhanced voice recognition system. Gives you the 12-inch LCD touchscreen there with the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, 911 Assist, as well adaptive dash cards. All that comes with this screen here. Real nice. Edge was one of the first ones to get the Sync 4A screen along with the Mach-E, which is pretty cool. Ford Pass Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app. It's a free app you download, connect your vehicle in. You can remote start the vehicle from anywhere, unlock and lock the vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see the tire pressure on your tires, the fuel that you have in the vehicle, even where the vehicle is located using that app. Now let's go to the 360 view. You do have auto dimming rear view mirror. So you don't worry about a lever to pull or anything. If cars come behind the bright lights, it's going to automatically dim that mirror for you. The storage bin up here does have the lights there for you and sunglass bin. About ready to sneeze. Sorry. The visors here, you do have illuminated vanity mirrors behind those visors, which is also a nice feature to have on the vehicle. And then down here in this media hub area, you have storage down in there, also storage behind as well. Down in there, and of course glove box storage, console storage, plenty of places to store different things right in there as well for you. So pretty cool on how that all works. I'll show you that image from here so you can see that storage right there again, right there. So that's all of our exterior interior features. Now let's gonna go ahead and cover some of the safety features real quick. And all these safety features are the exact same safety features as the ST line as well, or even the titanium. None of them are different. But for those that didn't watch that video, let's go over those. You will have an advanced track with roll stability control and curve control. So it's going to use a series of brakes around the vehicle, slow you down if it needs to, or just redirect you if you're going to curve too fast, or maybe it's slick outside. For airbags, you'll have a driver and front passenger dual stage airbag. Deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. Also, you have a driver knee airbag and a glove box integrated front passenger knee airbag that's going to pull it down to help protect from those front collisions. And you do have front row side seat impact airbags. So if someone hits you from the side, A and B pillars and such, it's going to deploy the airbag to help to protect the people in the front seats. Also, for front and second row, you have a safety canopy airbag that's going to deploy down from the roof line. Has a rollover sensor, so if it rolls over, helps from breaking glass coming into the vehicle and such like that. Does have pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, so it's going to give you pedestrian detection, forward collision warning. So if the car in front of you is going fast or slower than you're realizing, and you're not paying attention, it's going to use a series of lights on the productivity screen. It's going to light up red for you. Also, a series of tones that you need to stop. Preloads the brakes so you can stop faster when you do realize you need to brake. Also, if you do get an accident, you have post-collision braking that'll help brake the vehicle so you don't have a more severe accident, as well as SOS post-crash alert system. That's going to honk the horns, flash the lights if you're off the side of the road and need someone to come to your safety. We have lane keeping system. This is going to help you keep you in your lane. We do have driver alert feature, which what it'll do is alert you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often, as well as a lane keeping aid system or an alert system. So alert system will allow you to leave your lane, but as you do, it's going to vibrate the steering wheel. The assist will actually see those lines and try to keep you in your lane. So, and then we do have perimeter alarm as well. Perimeter alarm, when that vehicle is locked up, it's going to help protect the vehicle from people trying to break into it by honking the horns, flashing the lights if someone just tries to break into your vehicle. So, all right. So that is all of our standard features with the exception of color. Don't want to forget about that. So let's talk about the different color options we have. So on the under paint up here, there we go. You do have the Agate Black. That is no cost color. That's a nice look on the ST. A lot of people like to go that route. We do have Rapid Red. That is a tinted clear coat. Why it's $4.95 for that. That is available. We do also have, this one costs a little bit more. It's $9.95 for this one. This is Star White. It is a tri-coat paint color. So 3 different coats of color of white colors to give you that nice look to it. A lot of people love that look as well in the ST. Iconic Silver is a no-cost color there. Carbonized Gray is also a color that doesn't cost extra. It's one we've been showing so far during the video. Now, Stone Blue, this is a $4.95. It must be a clear coat. That's usually why those are more expensive. And then we have Forge Green, which Forge Green does look pretty good as well. It's usually a little bit darker than this, by the way. So those are our color options. Now, let's go down here to the interior, and we have one color option, and that is ebony. So everything you're seeing inside, the flooring, the seats, the molding, the dash, console, the doors, you can see the bolsters on the door, though, the stitching down, which looks really unique, but that is the only color. The headliner is going to be ebony as well. You have no other color option other than ebony when you go to the ST. So make sure you're aware of that. So there you go. That's all of our standard features. Now let's talk about a package that you might think about getting. Now, everything we've talked about so far is what Ford calls standard equipment 400A, and you can see it check marked right here on there. Now, there's also this 401A equipment group. Now, last year it was 5760. This year that it is 5340. So it's actually cheaper this year than last year. So let's go ahead and add that to our vehicle, and then we'll cover all the features included. There's a lot of features here, and I'll try to break it down from exterior and interior features. But I would actually compare this to like going to the titanium trim with their 301A equipment group. Okay, so what you're going to get here, I'll try to break it down from exterior and interior features. One of them, the biggest one, is you're getting the adaptive cruise control with stop and go in lane centering and evasive steering assist. So what this is going to give you is adaptive cruise allows you, if you set that cruise, someone's going slower than you as you approach them, you don't have to hit your brakes. It's going to slow you down to go their speed. When you pass them and it's safe to resume, it's going to resume without you having to do anything. Even bring you to complete stop if necessary, And when they start going, you'll go as well. That's what stop and go means. And then lane centering will help keep you in the center of your lane. Where's that lane keeping? You might go to the lines or vibrate the steering wheel and such. Lane steering will actually keep you in the center of your lane. So this will actually, if you have this with your cruise set, lane keeping won't you don't need to worry about that lane keeping system. But lane keeping can be activated with or without the cruise though. So when you don't have the cruise on, that's where lane keeping will help you a little bit there. And the evasive steering assist, if you're not able to stop in time for that vehicle and you know you need to avoid them, it'll help assist in the steering of that. Now, that's something you can activate and deactivate if that's something you don't like. So, now on the front of the vehicle, we do see front sensing system now. So, that's going to be up here. So, it's going to alert you as you pull into things and then like driveways and garages and such. Also, you do have a front camera up here. It's a 180-degree camera with split view up there. So, you'll have that too. You're also going to get a hands-free foot-activated lift gate. So that allows you to be able to do that kick underneath that in the rear to open up that lift gate. Gives you the power lift gate feature that goes along with that as well there for that. Oh, you also get the enhanced active park assist with parallel park, the park out system, assist system, the reverse perpendicular park, forward and front and side sensing system goes along with that. So it helps take care of all the steering when you want to parallel park the vehicle. Even when a reverse perpendicular park, it'll help you find those parking spaces and do that as well. And if you are in one of those tight spots, it'll help you park out of that parking spot too. So that's a pretty cool system to have there. Make sure I covered everything else. We'll need to cover a couple. We do have adaptive LED headlights as well with LED amber light blade turn signals here. So they look a little bit different. So LED is so much brighter. Adaptive means that as you turn the steering wheel, it's going to turn along. So basically, it lights up your intended path. So it'll go along with your turn signals. So that's also a nice exterior feature that you get with this. Also, you get the, let's see, talking about that, making sure I cover everything here. Panoramic Vista roof as well. So what's great about this is that, let's see if we can get a side image of that. Maybe we get a better image. Panoramic Vista roof is that the glass roof. You can kind of see that it's black right there, but it also has a sunshade in there too. So you can open that up part way, also open up the front glass, and that's going to open that up. So it gives you the Panoramic Vista roof included in this. Now, do keep in mind too that this isn't going to be available with any side rails if you get this package. So keep that in mind. You get remote start as well. So within the remote, you can remote start if you're in close proximity. You could still do it through the app. App takes a little longer. Some people like it if they're already out and, oh, I forgot to remote start it. They can do it real quick. So that's a nice feature there as well. So the rest of these are on the inside. So let's move inside, show you some of the features on the inside. You do get a 110 outlet. So that is going to be located behind the console. So you'll be able to plug different devices in back there. The mirror does have auto dimming driver's side view. That is actually the exterior mirror over there. Automatically dim that mirror when the cars want to pass you with those bright lights. We mentioned heated seats in the front. You're also going to get cooled seats as well for the front seats. So heated and cooled seats. And the seats will be upgraded with this, I believe, for that as well. I believe that is why. And when we select this, let's go to the interior. Nope, it doesn't actually. That's a different option. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Also get heated rear seats as well. So those two outbound seats. Also, you're going to get the heated steering wheel as well included with this, and power tilt and telescoping steering wheels. So electronically, that steering will go up and down, forward and back, and be included in the driver memory features as well, along with your mirrors and your seat. That's something else that you're going to get too. And then you're going to get the universal garage door openers. So up here on the visor, go up to that. You'll see 3 different transmitter buttons. Oh, it's not actually showing them. You're going to get the universal garage door opener. It's not showing it here, where you're going to have 3 different transmitters, garage doors. You can program to those. And then also you get the connected navigation for 1 year of service that allows you to use the navigation as you're seeing on that screen right there for 1 year free. After that, you will need to sign up for a subscription. And you're going to also get the wireless charging pad that's going to be located in the media hub area. So that is also included within this too. Nice feature to have there. So just put your phone in there and drive, and it'll charge your phone as you're driving. So those are all included in that 401A equipment group. So I like to cover that because some of these other packages that are in here, some of those require the 401A equipment group. So let's talk about, let's first talk about a package that is not required. And some of you might have said in that 401A equipment group, is like, wait a minute, I like that adaptive cruise control, but I don't want to have to pay $5,700. Well, great option. There is a Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus package right here. Last year was $1195. This year, that package is $775. And it comes with the adaptive cruise control. So you're getting the adaptive cruise control with the stop and go, the lane centering, evasive steering assist, and 1 year of connected navigation as well. So that's a way if you want that without having to go up to the 401A, 400A, add that package for only $775. That is a great value, folks. And you can get that package as well on there. So now let's talk about a couple packages that you can get when you have the 401A selected. So we're going to select that so you can see those. All right, which actually still does show them. Now, one of them is the ST Performance Brake Package. So that's this one right here. Last year was $26.95. This year, same price, $26.95. We're going to go ahead and add that package to this. And so you can see what it includes. One of them is an upgraded wheel. So you'll notice the wheel changed on us. 21-inch premium gloss black painted aluminum wheel. You also get front and rear vented disc brakes with the unique front rotors. They're going to be 13.6 inches in size, so much bigger rotor. Brake calipers as well, painted Colorado red on those. Brushed radiator. You also get a brushless radiator cooling fan, so you'll have that. So that'll help cool the engine off if you want to, be able to, take this and kind of race with it if you want to. You'll have that. So having the bigger brakes. Performance brake pads as well is included, bigger radiators, summer only tires as well, and the vented brake shields as well for them too. So this is great. Nice little performance package you can get. Again, does require you to have the 401A equipment group. Another package that requires a 401A equipment group is the ST interior appearance package. So last year was $650, and where's it located down here? $650 this year as well. So same price. This package here is going to get you the leather trimmed seats with the Miko suede inserts, race red and Raptor blue accent. Why didn't I go to that? There we go. You can see that there. It does have the race red and Raptor blue interior accents. So pretty cool. And that's why on this other up here on the interior, you did see that other seat. That is for this package. So Raptor blue accent stitching. So pretty cool on how that looks for you. And you're going to see some of the stitching on the door as well there in the seats. You can kind of see, if you look close, you can kind of see a blue tint right in here. So it'll have some blue and red stitching in there. So pretty cool on how that looks. Also, the steering wheel is going to be a perforated leather steering wheel with the race red and Raptor blue stitching on there with the ST logo. Kind of see that right in there, the stitching. All right, kind of intermixed together. And of course, race red and Raptor blue accent stitching, as we mentioned, in the doors. You can't see it there. And you'll see it on the console lid too, on the vehicle. Go to this view. If you can see that in the doors, but it's going to be on the doors as well. So nice. Does say the center console lid, the front and rear floor mats are going to have the stitching as well as the door inserts. So that's a nice interior package if you want to go that route. That does not require you to go to the performance package. So if you want the interior without the performance, you can add that separately on the vehicle. So that's how that'll work. So let's go to those packages again. I'll uncheck that one. And then we mentioned the Copilot 360 Assist. You do have the cargo accessory package. This is more of an accessory. It's $290. I believe it's $290 this year as well. Yes, $290 this year as well. It is going to get you the floor liner in the back, cargo mat back here. Also going to get the retractable cargo cover that you can pull that and cover that up, and the rear bumper protector on the back as well. So that is also a package you can get available on either the 400 or 401A equipment group. You do not have to go up to the 400A to get that one there. So just want to make sure you know about that one, that package there. Now let's talk about some different standalone options. We're going to start with the exterior options first. Now this is the wheel you get when you go to the 401A equipment group. We are in the 401A. Okay, so this is showing the standard wheel on the 401A. Is a 20-inch wheel there. So when you go to that package, now there's an optional wheel, and that is this one right here. It is also the same wheel that you get on the performance package, right? That 20-inch premium gloss black paint aluminum wheel. That is available as a standalone option on the 401A without getting the performance package. So it is included with the all-season tire that goes with it, 265 40 R21. So it's a 21-inch wheel. I think I mentioned that. It is included in the ST brake package, but you can get it as a standalone option if you want as well. So, all right. Now, moving down. Some of these are going to be dealer installed options we'll talk about later. Here's your mini spare. It's $100, still $100 this year as well. So you can upgrade that if you'd like. Engine block heater, $90 this year as well as it was last year. So you can kind of see that, or you can plug it in if you're going to leave that outside a lot during the wintertime. Then you can go ahead and do that using that engine block heater. All right. And then moving down, not mentioned it in here, and I forgot to mention a titanium trim video as well, but there's also another option on the 401A where it comes with the front 180-degree camera. If for some reason you want to delete that camera, you can do that on the 401A. So you can do a front camera, video camera delete. Of course, you'd have to have the 401A because it doesn't come with the 400A. But I didn't mention on the other because it wasn't included on the build and price. So I forgot it on that titanium trim. So most people won't do that, but I want to make sure I cover as much as I can remember here. Floor liners, you can get front and rear with the carpeted mats. Some of the vehicles, you'll notice there's an option without them, but anytime you get a custom mat like you get with the ST, they will always include that. But if you want the floor liners too, then you go with this package here and you can get the those floor liners too there for you. Let's see what else. We got a cargo net. And by the way, the floor liners are $200 this year as well. And the cargo net is $50 this year too. So if you want to get that, available on either of the two equipment groups, and allows you just, so those balls don't move around. If you have a football, basketballs, different stuff like that. Going to show you a great example of that back there. All right, some of those are other options. All right, just make sure I got everything. Also, front license plate bracket. If you live in a state that requires a front license plate, it's standard equipment. But if you're in a state like Kansas that doesn't require it, then it's optional equipment. So you want to make sure if you want a front license plate, you add it, because then the dealership has to put it on the vehicle at no charge to you. So keep that in mind as well. I think I covered all that and accessories. Now let's get into dealer installed options. Again, I recommend on these you do not get them from the factory. I've even had some brand managers tell me the same thing. So roadside assistance kit is $70 last year and $70 this year as well. So that is basically kind of shows you what's included. You can get all these dealer installed options through Ford Accessories website, by the way, just so you know that. But it's going to come with this kit with a nice bag. All these things will be, when they call a dealer installed option, means they're going to ship all these to the dealership from the factory, and the dealership will put them in the vehicle. All right. Another one is the wheel locking lug nuts. Not a bad option if you want to add that to your vehicle from the factory. That shouldn't hold it up, but then it allows the dealership has to take one of the lug nuts off, put the locking one on, so you wouldn't have to do it yourself. But you can get it through Ford Accessories. $68 last year. It's more expensive this year. Let's see, what was it this year? It's $80 this year. So difference there. Let's see what else we got here. Moving to the interior, you do have the first aid kit. So that gives you the Band-Aids and such like that. Again, you can get this through Ford Accessories, $50 last year as well as this year. Cargo organizers, there's a couple different options here for you. Give you an example what they look like. There's one with the 3 compartments and one with 4 compartments. It's foldable, collapsible. Again, you can get this through Ford Accessories website. I would do it that way. It is more expensive this year. I think it is for the 3 compartment one. The standard one is $96, $108 for the bigger one. The larger one down there. There's also this cooler bag. It's $41 this year versus $38 last year. It's just a little cooler bag. So you can get that through Ford Accessories and have it sent to your house. Center console vault with a coated lock. So this will be one of the things, along with the locking the lug nuts, is that maybe you would want the dealership install it, because then you don't have to deal with it. $400 last year as well as this year. And you can kind of see what that looks like with the coated keypad there, or a coated lock. So that way you can put valuables in there like guns or something in case somebody wants to break into your vehicle and then they can't get to that whatever's very valuable that you have in there. So there you go. So that's all of our dealer installed options and all of our other options. So that's everything in this complete guide video. So we've covered all the standard equipment, 401A, as well as different packages available and standalone options in this video. So hopefully you did like it. If you did, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Use the timestamps to move around in the video, get the information you need. Don't forget the order banks are open up right now, so you can order these. So find a good local dealer. A lot of them out there. A couple of things to keep in mind is some tips when you go to the local dealers to make sure you get the price that you're able to get correctly. Is that make sure that you ask them about what the price is going to be when you order the vehicle. So a little known fact, there is something called price protection, that Ford price protects the vehicles and the MSRP price from when you ordered it. So for some reason, because of suppliers or something, they have to raise the price throughout the model year between the time you order and the time it comes in. Ford will reimburse the dealer back the difference so that you're able to still get the same MSRP from when you ordered the vehicle. So you want to make sure you ask the dealership if they know about price protection. And speaking of that price, you want to also make sure you ask them, what are they going to price the vehicle to you based on the MSRP when you order the vehicle. So you want to get a buyer's statement that shows that and have them sign it, that shows that they're going to keep the MSRP, or if they're going to discount it below that or go above it, that you at least know what's going on there. Also, maybe ask them what their dealer fee is and if they add anything to the price of their vehicle. Sometimes some dealers now are starting to add some different products, some aftermarket products to their vehicles and make them required. And they charge that and tell you that it's a required option. So you might want to know that you're about that as well, so you're not surprised when the vehicle comes in. And lastly, ask them if they know about locking in the rates and incentives from when you ordered the vehicle. Just like with the price, you can lock in any rate that was available at the time you ordered the vehicle. So if they don't have a vehicle in stock that you like, the configuration, and you say, well, I'd like to order one, then you should be able to order that and lock in the same rates as you were buying that vehicle today. So the rates, incentives that are available when you order the vehicle will be applicable as well when the vehicle comes in. So you can usually use that protect date, which is your order date, or the sale date, which is the date it was when it comes in. So you want to ask them all those questions so you know exactly that they know what's going on, and make sure you get all that stuff in writing as well. So that is things that Law McArthur does here. So if you do want to order with us, you can do that. We are doing MSRP pricing. We do have a $495 dealer fee. Nothing else is added to the vehicle. And as you can tell, we know about price protection and rate lock and incentive lock. So we'll make sure that's honored as well. So if you do want to order from us, we do have a YouTube special, $1,000 off of the shipping cost. So if you want to ship from us to you, not from the factory, that's that we cannot do, but we can protect and give you $1,000 off if you finance with standard rates. So when we talk about those rate locks, if there's any special financing, we cannot do that with the $1,000 shipping. So so we understand, of course, and we're not asking people to order from and order from a long ways away and with us. But if you do want to do that, this is an offer for you if you'd like to take advantage of that. It's kind of nice because you have it delivered right to your door. Now, if you want to come and pick up the vehicle, we'll pay for $1,000 of your travel expenses, flight, hotel, on the way back, gas, that kind of thing, up to $1,000 if you finance the vehicle with us through standard rates as well. So if you want to do that, reach out to us. We have sales guys that can help take those orders, and we have available slots right now, plenty of allocations. And we don't have a lot of retail orders that are already scheduled. So you can do that if you want to with us. Make sure you reach out to us if you want to do that. So again, thanks for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, you probably like some of our other videos. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well, so you can be notified next time another video. And if you want to check out the other videos in the Edge playlist that we have, we do have them all put into one playlist. And at the end of this video, just check out the little box right up there, and you can see the playlist for the 2024 Ford Edge, and you can check out all the different videos and complete guide videos that we have for those. Again, thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Till the next video, don't forget to stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on that next video.